You do not have to give into fear, anxiety, worry, stress, and all of the above. You have maybe someone told you that you're going to have to deal with this for the rest of your life. That is a lie, and I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you about this story when Jesus was having the Last Supper with his disciples. These are moments right before Jesus is going to get arrested and eventually become crucified. And Jesus is telling them exactly that. He's saying, hey, I'm not going to be with you for long. And so he could read it in their faces that they are gripped with fear. They are gripped with anxiety. I mean, he himself, as a human being, is thinking like, well, we're actually going to go through this. But he is so full of faith and he could totally see the future. And so that's why he tells the disciples, he says, hey, trust me. You don't have to fear. I'm actually paraphrasing one of the passages in John 14. And then he says, I'm going to go prepare a place for you. I'm going to go to the Father, and then I'm going to be back. I'll come back. So let me break this line down in that verse in John 14 that says, I'm going to go prepare a place for you. Basically, that's when Jesus is implying, I must go to the cross. As scary as that seems, because we are moments away from it, this is actually great news because I'm going to overcome sin. I'm going to overcome fear, what you're going through right now. I'm going to overcome death and the devil himself. And so you got to trust me because I'm going to finish this plan of salvation that is for you and for all the world so that they could have this opportunity to know me, Jesus. And so finally, he says in John 14:6, he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to the Father except through me. In order to go to the Father, we must be saved. In order to be right before God, we must be saved. And that is only through the work of Jesus Christ, through his shed blood, through him going to the cross. Jesus not only made a way, but he himself was the way. In fact, back in the day, people would introduce themselves as people of the way. That's how you were considered a Christian if you were to say that. So in today's world, how do we apply this? Like, we're going through so much fear and anxiety today. People are committing suicide because of it, and people are isolated. And we keep hearing about these statistics, these numbers going up. And so the truth is that Jesus himself has already made a way for you if that's where you are right now. If you woke up this morning or if in this moment when you're hearing these words, you are gripped by fear and anxiety, let me tell you that Jesus is the way. And all you got to do is say, Jesus, help me. I want to know you. I give you my heart. God, forgive me. God, I give you my fears. And I trust you that you are truly the way, just as you say you are.